All right. What's up, y'all? I had to get my little lip together. All right. So, I'm here to bring y'all a review on something that I've tried. And this is going to get crazy, y'all, just because I've never done a video like this. And it's kind of personal, it's for my ladies. It's for my ladies. So we all have periods. We all have this monthly thing that goes on, unless you up in age or whatever, in which that's fine, but you've had one. So I'm big on natural organic stuff. If there's a natural better way of doing something, I'm here for it. So I wanted to try something different when it comes to like tampons, pads, and whatnot. I'm not a fan of pads. I never have been ever since I started a period when I was 11. Yeah, I've never been a fan of pads. They hide, they stick to you. I don't like the idea of something this thick just sitting between my legs collecting blood all day. Not ideal, not a terrible thing, but come on. So, tampons, we all know the risks and dangers with tampons and whatnot, toxic shock syndrome, all of those things. I think pad have the same possibility of effect as well, but a little less likely. But regardless, y'all, a lot of these products are made with chemicals that we don't know we're putting in our body, and we are consuming these things and we are keeping them in for nice amounts of time. Tampons and pads, we keep them on, you change them every hour, or bathroom, what have you. To me, I don't really care for the process. I feel like there should be a better way of doing this. So, upon my research, trying to find different stuff, I found out mostly men make menstrual products for women. Why? How, Sway? Like, I ain't ready to do that, because the problem is this. And men are not dumb, but they don't have periods. They don't go through what we go through. So how are we leaving them in charge of creating something that's supposed to help us and something that's supposed to be good for us? Ladies, in this aspect, I think we have dropped the ball just a tad bit. Just a tad bit. Now, there are some ladies out there that's working on a new alternative, working on new products. And I give you ladies the ultimate, the most high. I give y'all like 2 super thumbs up, because we need this, right? We need this. So what I stumbled upon is something called, I'm read about these organic cups, or menstrual cups, should you call it. It's a menstrual cup. So it's a little silicone cup that you use, you put up there, you wash it, and you reuse it. There's some concerns with this idea, but I'm willing to try it just because I'm so into something else working besides tampons and pads. I just feel like it's so disgusting. It's cotton material. It shouldn't be stuck up inside of me or stuck between my legs, making my skin feel, any type of way. Whatever. Women, we all have our trials and tribulations when it comes to this menstrual thing. These are just mine, right? So I wanted to try something new. I want to try something different. And I really, really, really want something else to work. So I tried the Menstrual Cup Organic Cup. All right. So I got it here. And it comes in this little... It comes with this little bag. The cup is inside of here. But before I open this is the packaging that it came in. This is the one I ordered. I ordered this from Amazon. It is the Organic Cup Menstrual Cup. And it came all folded up and stuff. And it came in this nice little package and whatnot. And it has what the Organic Cup is, how it works, and what size you should use. And it also comes with all kinds of information in the inside. Simple steps for successful Organic Cup experience. What to do before you use it. Yep, step 2, 3, how to remove it, how to insert it and wear it. So it comes with everything you need to know, and in order to do this successfully. So needless to say, I was super nervous about doing this. I'm not just putting stuff down there. I'm very sensitive when it comes, my skin is very sensitive, like, to almost everything. So I'm not really apt to just putting things down there, but this is a silicone clear cup that I feel like if you boil it and you clean it properly, there's really no big issue in trying it. So I tried this and I followed the directions to the T. I boiled it, I cleaned it, just to make sure I'm not giving myself no type of infections and whatnot. I don't need that. I did remove my nails before doing this because I usually wear like long nails for, pictures and photos, different stuff. So I did remove my nails for this just because I'm not risking nothing when it comes to my woo-ha. Okay, that's what we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it woo-ha. Okay, I like that. Okay, so this little bag is made out of recyclable materials. Everything is made out of recyclable materials. Even this, it's recyclable. It's made out of recyclable cardboard. Not too much packaging. Simple. Love that. Reduce your footprint. Okay, your carbon footprint. And this is what it looks like. So I have the size A. It comes in 2 sizes. So when you get the box, it'll tell you, how to find the right size. And I'm just going to read that to y'all real quick. Those who haven't given birth should use size A, and those who have should use size B. You see it at the bottom. Can y'all see that? We ain't focusing too good, but it's on there. So it does tell you what size to get. I got size A. I don't have kids, so I want to make sure I was doing myself some justice. So this little cup, it has little holes on both sides, so you can get decent airflow and whatnot. And I think this kind of helps with less blood clotting and that horrible period smell that we wind up having throughout our menstrual cycle. I noticed that I didn't have that as much as I did before, so that was a plus. It has this stem that comes at the end, and it's got 3 ridges on it. You can cut this if it's too long or it's irritating you, what have you. You can cut this, and it's in different sections just for that. And it also has little lines. I don't know if you can see it, but it has a line right here, and it has one here. So I guess these are fill lines to tell you how much liquid it can hold. So this little squishy, soft, very soft silicone cup, it can hold a fairly nice amount of liquid. So based on what I've read, the average cycle, we have maybe a teaspoon or 2 worth of blood through our entire cycle. I'm not so sure that this is accurate for every woman, because in my past I've had periods last 7 days. That was due to other health issues that I did resolve, and I wound up not having those issues afterwards. I had regular periods. It was fine. But yeah, now I have a normal cycle month to month. So within my first 3 or 4 days, this thing was like almost full, y'all. So they say you can leave it into 12. You only change it twice a day. You can leave it in for 12 hours. You change it in the morning, you change it at night. You good to go throughout the day. It won't leak because of the silicone design and the different ways that you can fold this. So to insert it, you can fold it whatever way is comfortable for you. I have a tilted uterus, and so it's genetic. So I fold it like this for insertion. I just, fold it just like that, and just slide it in. And once you put it in, it pops out and forms to your wall in the inside. So this pressed against your wall comfortably, and it does not allow leaking. So I imagine if it gets full and you get to those holes at the top, it may get full, and if it's too full, it may get full and it may leak out. I did not have that experience because I wore it. I put it in the morning. I started this on day 2 of my cycle, and I had a pretty heavy flow. It was only day 2. I put this in and I left it in all day at work. I took it, I came home about 4, maybe 5, 6. I took it out. So I'll say I had it in, let's just say about 10, 11 hours. I had this thing in, and when I came home and took it out, because I was so excited to see how much fluid had collected. So I came home and took it out, and it was like at the edge of this little, you can see that, and you can see where the holes are. So I was getting pretty close. So my timing actually was perfect. I kind of just guessed it based on my flow. So you want to do the same thing based on your flow. You may want to change this 3 times a day, just to be on the safe side, because you don't want to be out wearing this thing, feeling all confident, and then you go to the bathroom and you have leaked and you have ruined your clothes. That's not a good idea. Also, wear a panty liner with this. I recommend wearing a panty liner with this because you just don't know, especially when you first wear this, or if you first use this. It's a new experience, and you gotta weigh all your risks, ladies. You gotta make sure that you're doing yourself justice and you're doing it right. You don't want to give a bad review or experience to something that you didn't give a fair shot to, or you didn't follow the directions, or didn't do it right. So I followed all the instructions. Okay, first of all, inserting it was not difficult. I feel like the research I did and the reviews that I watched really prepared me for inserting it. So that wasn't hard. Like I said, just fold it this way, slide it up in there, you good to go. This sticks out just a little. It does not hang out of your vagina, but you have to put this up far enough so that you don't feel this. But when you go to take it out, all you have to do is grab this, pull it out slow, and when you get to the edge of it, try to get up in there and squeeze it and pull it out, because if not, you'll pull this out too fast. This thing will just go, and it will be a massacre, literally. I'm only saying this because I did it. Okay. This was horrible, y'all. The dismount. We gonna call it dismount, right? So when I came home and took it out, I squatted on the floor because it's easier. You want to, get everything, get your muscles relaxed, loose. You have to relax doing this, because if you tense up, it's going to be hard to get it in. It's going to be hard to get it out. Your muscles down there, you're giggling, all of that. So you do want to relax. So when I was taking it out, I squatted on the floor. I had this thing, right? And I was pulling it out slow. And then for some reason, it felt like maybe I wasn't pulling it enough. So when I pulled it more, it popped out. Just popped out. And when I tell y'all, it was so sad. It literally was like a horror film in my bathroom. Like, y'all don't understand. I was so upset. Okay. I had blood everywhere, all over my tub, all over the toilet. Anyway, sorry, but I told y'all this was gonna get a little rough. Okay. We women, let's have this conversation, ladies. If we don't talk about it, who will, right? So it was bad for me the first time. The dismount was horrible. I'm just gonna say that. So I recommend, oh, well, the next time I took it out, let's just fast forward. The next time I put it back in and took it out, I did get in the tub, and I did it a lot slower. I took my time. I relaxed a lot more, right? Because it was the second time. The first time is you so excited and you just want to get in there. So I took my time, I took it out, and once I felt most of it, coming to the rim of my vagina, I squeezed it as much as I could. I squeezed it, and then I took it out, and it came out perfect. It came out perfect. Once you get this, especially the insertion and taking out the dismount, I call it. Once you get used to this, it's very easy. It's very easy. It's like nothing. So after taking it out the first time, I cleaned it out. I inspected the blood. It was normal. I didn't have blood clots like I normally would with with pads and whatnot. I didn't notice clotting so much. I didn't have this horrible period smell that I had before, especially towards the end of my cycle is when it's not working for me. It's like it's the end. It's over. But that it still wasn't as bad. Now it didn't completely go away, but it wasn't as bad. So I cleaned this out. I rinsed it out. I used a mild antibacterial soap. Nothing with fragrance. None of that stuff. None of the special stuff. I just used a regular antibacterial soap. Dial. I used a clear Dial antibacterial soap. I cleaned this twice, and I boiled it for like 20 minutes in my pot. Don't let this touch the bottom of the pot when you boil it, because you don't know, like, you don't want stuff on you. Like, you don't want to risk putting anything on this that's going to give you bacteria. If you clean this and you rinse it off, rinse it thoroughly, please. You will wind up with some sort of infection if you do not, and you just like taking it out, popping it back in, and not cleaning it. Don't do that. If you have to change it when you're out, I recommend using like some sort of feminine wipe to wipe it out until you get home, and you can thoroughly clean it like you're supposed to. But I did boil this for like 10 to 15 minutes. Once I did it for like 20 minutes, just to keep it clean. Now, the first time I did this, after cleaning it and everything, I noticed that it started to like discolor because of the red, because of what it was used for. So that kind of made me feel like it wasn't coming clean. So I soaked this in alcohol for like an hour and then boiled it again, and I let it dry. I didn't wipe it out to dry it. I just turned it upside down and let it sit on like a paper or a paper plate or something. I just set it outside for a little while in the sun. That keeps it from discoloring, and I think the packaging actually tells you that. It keeps it from discoloring. So, and soaking it in alcohol did remove the it's been sitting inside of me period smell to it. Like it was not funky, like it stank like ew, but it was inside your body and it collected blood. Like, y'all with me, right? So the alcohol, soaking it in alcohol and boiling it again did get it back to its natural, clear, clean silicone color that you see here. So I also do recommend it. I don't know. I think it come in colors, but I don't recommend getting it in a color. I don't want it in a color. I just got this one. I do recommend getting a second one just in case, you don't have you have those times where you don't have time to boil it and put it back in if you're not at home and all that kind of stuff. Easy switch out. Just make sure you keep this clean. After I boiled this and I cleaned it, I try not to touch it with my hands. I use it with I use gloves to do this, or I just use regular I got special tongs that I bought for handling this that I don't use on my food, obviously. So I got special tongs, and I just put it right back in this little bag, and yeah, I store it right up in here and hang it in my room, ready for the next use. So that is my review on the Organica Menstrual Cup. And I did order this from Amazon, and you see the size at the top. You see it's Organica. It was not expensive. Like, I think this was maybe 10, probably less than $10 maybe. I really don't remember, but yeah, I feel like this is a step in the right direction. This is a step in the right direction for us women, you know, when it comes to this age-long idea of women having periods. Nobody's really brought any new ideas and new innovations to this process. So I was super excited to see women, especially some women of color, getting involved in this industry and trying to make a change for us women. This is a problem that's been going on for a while that nobody really talks about. You know, these things are kind of uncomfortable conversations to have among women, but to me, this is our area. If we don't talk about it, if we don't master this, who will? Right? Who will? I don't expect men to keep, you know, pioneering this thing forever. Women, we have to step up. We have to do better. We have to know what's better for us, and we got to put our best foot forward. So I'm very grateful to this company for, you know, branching out and trying things and doing something new. And again, why? It's easier, healthier, greener. I love that. I love that idea. I'm so behind that. I am so behind that. So yeah, go ahead and try this. I will put a link to this if I can. Yeah, I'm gonna add a link or whatnot. If not, just look up Organica and check it out. Do your research, ladies. I did research for months about this before I decided to purchase this, and there are different cups and different companies out there. I just decided to go with this one. It was cost effective, and it was cost effective, and it seemed simple. I don't want to overcomplicate something simple. This whole period thing. I don't want to overcomplicate something that should be very simple. And I'm all about making life easier and simple for yourself. So let's not cause ourselves any more heartache than we need. So again, Organica Menstrual Cup, my thoughts, my experience. I'm no professional. I'm not a gynecologist. I'm just a woman with a period, and I wanted a better solution, and I wanted to try something new, and I did. So if you want to try this, go ahead. Tell them I sent you. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I hope y'all like it. I hope this is a stride in the right direction. And I hope the best of health to all you women. So, I be JB, over and out.